In today's video, we're taking two of the most talked about testosterone boosters. Oh, there's a squirrel on my roof. What? Cistanche Tubulosa and Shilajit, and putting them head to head to see which one is the ultimate testosterone boosting champion of the world. I'll be talking about what each one is, how they work, the similarities and differences, then finally, my experience with each, and my final conclusion on which one is the ultimate testosterone boosting champion of the world. The final judgment ultimately comes down to you. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, hit that like button and press the red subscribe button to stay updated on all testosterone related content I put out. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm and I greatly appreciate it. Now, in quarter one, we have the big bald behemoth, the enormous erection herb, the can't stop, won't stop f***ing Cistanche Tubulosa, also known as desert ginseng, the Genghis Khan herb, or the stock enlarger. Cistanche is a parasitic herb that grows in dry desert climates. It lives off of stealing nutrients and water from its host plant. Kind of ironic, considering Genghis Khan used it to commit atrocities, raiding and pillaging villages, for plunder during his reign. At least that's a myth. As the story goes, he used this herb to sustain his vitality and to remain in power for so long. But that's not any of my opinion. I don't condone any of his actions. Anyways, echinacea and aceticide are two of the main chemical constituents found within Shilajit that gives its virility boosting effects. They work synergistically to increase hormonal health in a few different ways. Firstly, and most cool, on a genetic level, they increase hormonal conversion in the testes to increase the levels of a plethora of steroid hormones, including luteinizing hormone, pregnenolone, progesterone, testosterone, dihydrotestosterone, and more. Cistanche also increases human growth hormone through a different mechanism by raising the hunger hormone ghrelin. Cistanche also has the ability to detox BPA plastics from the testes, and that's really good because BPAs lower testosterone, adding to Cistanche's ability to optimize testicular function and hormone health. Cistanche is also really unique in that it has been shown to increase erection size and strength. Very nice. Hence its nickname, the stock enlarger. Next up, in quarter two, I just spit a lot. We have the Sanskrit sex magnet, the massive mineral monster, the never flaccid fulvic acid funk, the black as a skunk, zen like a monk, Shilajit. Shilajit comes from the Sanskrit meaning conqueror of mountains and destroyer of weakness. Watch out, Cistanche. Shilajit use in traditional Ayurveda medicine backs up all the way to 3000 BC, used way back in the Indus Valley or modern-day Pakistan. First mentions of Shilajit refer to it as, okay, I'm gonna do my best, Divya Rasayan, meaning celestial super vitalizer. Shilajit is a black resinous tar found at extreme altitudes in mountain ranges all over the world, including the Himalayas, Russia, and even the Rocky Mountains here in the United States. It is generally regarded as a panacea or cure-all in traditional Ayurveda medicine. Shilajit contains over 85 different trace minerals, including magnesium, calcium, iron, zinc, copper, selenium, boron, and even gold. These minerals are vital for optimal hormone production, metabolic health, bone health, immune function, and even more. Shilajit also contains rare nutrients like fullerenes, DCPs, and DBPs. Try and say that 10 times fast. Not to mention the holy grail of minerals, fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is perhaps one of nature's strongest detoxifiers, acting as an antioxidant-like mineral electrolyte. Just all the tongue twisters today, huh? Fulvic acid is able to detox heavy metals, glyphosate, and many other harmful toxins found within your body. while supercharging our cells' abilities to generate more ATP. ATP is the energy currency of our bodies, responsible for all of our body's processes. ATP is responsible for every process within our body, including synthesizing our hormones. Not only can Shilajit supercharge our hormones, it also has been scientifically shown to upregulate 17 genes involved with collagen production. Now, what is collagen, might you ask? Collagen is a major protein that makes up a third of our bodies, including hair, skin, and nails, joints, connective tissues, and even more. It's like the glue that holds our bodies together. This ain't your everyday Elmer's glue there, buddy. Shilajit speeds up the collagen building process, providing skin rejuvenating, muscle building, and strength adapting anti-aging benefits. But to make matters even better, Shilajit has also been shown to upregulate steroidogenic genes within our DNA. While the science is still pretty new, this may have such ramifications as attributing to Shilajit's ability to more easily put on lean muscle mass, boost strength levels, and more. Now, before I get into some of these similarities of both of these epic, powerful, endogenous hormone enhancers, you will see a link to purchase them in the description box below. While structurally, Cistanche and Shilajit are very different and have their own unique key benefits, they also have many similarities. Although by different mechanisms, each of them is well established as being able to boost testosterone levels. They also both increase exercise performance, with studies on each of them showing how they can increase your resistance to fatigue, enhance strength levels, athletic ability, and more. They both have aphrodisiac properties, enhancing your libido and desire for sex. Also, they're both closely studied for their neuroprotective effects, able to increase memory and learning by boosting dopamine, a brain chemical associated with motivation, energy, and drive. Lastly, it's important to add that they each have powerful immune modulating and antiviral properties, which is good because it increases your immunity to sickness and pathogens to overall make you more resilient and unstoppable, baby. Now, in my experience, sourcing is everything when it comes to these two supplements. I've been using Nootropics Depot now for over 2 years for all my Shilajit and Cistanche needs. When it comes to Cistanche, they have the most powerful Cistanche extract hands down. That's because they use a standardized extract, which means they list the active ingredient percentage, so you actually know what you're getting. This stuff works. And for Shilajit, 1/5 of all Shilajit supplements are contaminated with heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and mercury. That's why I get mine from Nootropics Depot, because their rigorous third-party testing ensures that I'm getting a product that is safe and high quality. So if you want to purchase, the link is in the description below. And you can even use code NDSubreddit10 for 10% off at checkout. Okay, first, I'll be sharing my experience with Cistanche. Cistanche for me has felt very androgenic. I noticed an increase in libido almost right away. I usually take about 250 milligrams right in the morning, and I found that Cistanche makes me less anxious, more socially outgoing, allowing me to feel more confident and emotionally resilient. It just makes me feel like a beast. It has improved my exercise performance as well, increasing my overall definition, helping me to feel a fuller physique. However, my favorite benefit of taking Cistanche is its cognitive benefits. Cistanche is like taking lion's mane mushroom on steroids, literally. But for those of you not familiar, lion's mane is a functional mushroom that increases 2 proteins found within your brain, known as NGF or nerve growth factor and BDNF or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, both of which act like miracle grow for the brain, so you can remember what the heck those 2 terms mean. Basically, all of this to say they help strengthen the new and existing neurons in your brain to increase memory and learning. Cistanche not only has this same effect as lion's mane as well, but it also boosts brain power, thanks to the increased neural levels of steroid hormones like pregnenolone, progesterone, testosterone, and dihydrotestosterone, all of which upregulate your brain's neurotransmitters like dopamine again, and even GABA, which has anti-anxiety-like effects. The presence of more of these hormones in your brain gives you reassurance with that feeling of strong, grounded confidence that comes from having a high testosterone, helping you to feel more alpha, or just more plain like yourself. Cistanche gives me a brain buzz. It improves my ability to grasp new ideas. or to learn intricate concepts, like how to do a headstand or handstand, both of which I've learned in the past 2 years, which was something completely unheard of for me. Now, if you read reviews online, you'll see people say it really helps with sleep. While this is true, this has not been the case for me, as a libido boost keeps my second brain up, if you know what I mean. On the other hand, Shilajit has been an all-star for me. As a coffee alternative or with my caffeine source, about 300 milligrams of Shilajit in the morning gives me long-lasting energy. Not quite as noticeable as caffeine, but without any downsides whatsoever. It feels like a smooth wave of revitalizing energy. I feel mentally sharper and more clear, improving my productivity and ability to focus on what I'm doing. Shilajit really just helps me get shit done. And when I work out on Shilajit, I feel solid. Rock solid, baby. And it does not keep me up at night like Cistanche, which makes it so hard to pick one. Because overall, I love them both. And they actually complement each other quite nicely. They can be taken together. But if it was up to me to pick one to be the ultimate testosterone boosting champion of the world, it would have to come down to pure anabolic abilities. And for me, the winner would be, drumroll please, Cistanche Tubulosa. The anabolic effects of this herb are truly on a different level. Click the link in the description box below, try it out for yourself, and save yourself 10% off. But don't disregard the vitality boosting effects of Shilajit either. That would be a profound mistake. So try them both out for yourself, respectively, and experiment with each of them to decide which one feels better for you. Maybe you take Shilajit on days where you're just trying to get more work done, or you take Cistanche on the days when you're trying to work out, or you want to feel big. But overall, nothing, and I mean nothing, can take the place of dialing in your nutrition, sleep, and exercise. But it's important to know that supplements like these exist as the cherry on top to push your levels naturally and excel at every area of your life. Click the links below to continue watching my full reviews on both of these herbs. And if you've tried them out for yourself, let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time to discover what may be the next ultimate testosterone boosting champion of the world.